he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Eric, who stands out to you?
Yeah, you have to be careful with Daddy Longlegs himself, Dexter Fowler. He works hard at his craft, and he really knows what works for him at the plate.
Striding into the box, Chris Bryant. He'll get to take his first cuts here. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Settling under it is Marisnick for out number 2. And with that, let's call on a look at how the Astros line it up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, this defense is rock solid up the middle. They've got a Gold Glover at second base who is athletic, agile, and has range second to none.
Correa scoops it up, and a bit of a high throw that time, but not. Justin Grimm is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. Eric, any thoughts?
Remember, guys, this is someone that will come at you with 4 different pitches. He'll change velocity, he'll go up and down, the break on the pitches makes it a real challenge for a hitter.
Hayward is there to make the catch, and it's a 1-pitch out to start the home first.
Third baseman.
Number 2 steps into the box. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Bryant comes up with it, and the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt. But hold on here now. He jumped out of that dugout in a hurry. He might ask for that out call to be reviewed.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word from the dugout is, but here's one more look at it. Man, that's tough to tell if he was out for sure from that angle, and I can see why this was a really tough call on the umpire.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Astros are challenging the previous.
All right, we'll take one last look at it here. Now, the question is, if there's enough video evidence to change the call to safe, and wow, from that look at it, I think he did beat the throw, and this might be a well-used challenge.
The decision appears to have been made as the headset comes off, and the runner is safe. So the call is overturned. The runner will stay at first base, and they maintain the right to challenge further plays going forward. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Runner's off for second, and he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And gone. Umpires are signaling for a home run, but boy, that was very close. Into the box now, Carlos Correa, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Fowler has a read on it. 2 gone.
Batting fifth.
Evan Gattis gets his first opportunity now, trying to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Hayward over to his right, and the inning is over. Ben Zobrist will start us off in the second inning, and I believe, Steve, patience ought to be the watchword here.
Yeah, down on 3 pitches in the first inning. That's making life a little too easy for him out there.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Kyle Schwarber will stand in as he'll get a break from playing the field and be the DH here in this one.
Yeah, it's a nice luxury to have here in an interleague ball game. You give him a little bit of a break from the field, but you still keep that big bat in the lineup.
Catcher.
Number 40 takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. Too high, 1-0. And And there he goes towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up. And he is in there. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And a good decision on the throw as he is meat at third base. 2 out, nobody on. Heading out towards shallow right. And Springer will tuck this one in to retire the side. Nothing happened. Colby Rasmus strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
And he falls behind 0-2. Runs up and gets this one down. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning. Luis Valbuena will get his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Out in front of it, strike one. He's on the move again from first. Beaten into the ground over to first. And this will work as a sacrifice as they get the out at first, but the runner moves into scoring position at second base. Jason Castro stands in for the first time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll reach first safely. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 3-0 game. Jake Marisnick steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. Here comes the 0-1. Sacrifice attempt here. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very quickly here, the side is retired. Back in Pittsburgh, we get a shot from the city across the Monongahela River. Try to say that 10 times fast. Addison Russell leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third. Chopped weakly to the left. Reined in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 8. Right
so one away in the inning, and that'll bring in the dangerous bat of Jason Hayward, the right fielder. Into the seats, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is hit the other way out toward left field. There to take it is Rasmus, and there are 2 out now.
Batting 9.
Javier Baez steps in now.
Baez.
Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1. Grounded to the right. Valbuena with the slide. He's up with it. The throw. Got him. George Springer will try it again. He slid out to start the home first.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. And that's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
Here's a high pop-up. Bryant is there for it. Oh, he can't hold on to it. Number 2 stands in.
Number 2.
Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
This is well struck. High and deep toward the left field corner. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Runners on the move for second. And a bunt attempt here with 2 strikes that'll get foul, so he'll become out number 1.
The second baseman,
Jose Altuve, will stand in now. He took home the Silver Slugger Award in the American League a year ago. He's running again. Pitch is high, the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease. One out and a runner on second base. Sacrifice attempt here. Bryant is there. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful. Stepping in, Carlos Correa. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Chop foul at the plate, strike one. On the ground to third. Bryant is up with it. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Astros leave one. Dexter Fowler is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth.
Third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Hit to short. Correa over to his left. On to first, and that is two quick outs to start the fourth. Anthony Rizzo come in now with two away, and I've got to say it may be about time to start taking a pitch or two.
Yeah, I mean, he is just running right through these guys. They've been getting themselves out left and right. He's hardly even broken a sweat out there.
Rasmus has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Nothing across here this half. To the bottom. Evan Gattis is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
On the ground to the left side. Bryant's got it and reined in one away.
Now batting,
Colby Rasmus steps into the box.
Rasmus.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Throw to first will get him. Already two away here in the home fourth.
Now batting,
Luis Valbuena stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is. Ben Zobrist heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Springer is there to put this one away, and it's a very quick out to start the fifth. Kyle Schwarber steps in now. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. One out, nobody on. Swung on and chopped toward the hole. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly, but he knows he's got no chance at first, so we'll see how they score that. Most likely an infield single.
The batter, number 40.
He's running towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. The tag put down by Altuve, and he is out at second base. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And foul. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. McHugh sets his sights. 0-2 pitch on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Rasmus on the run. And that ends the inning. Cubs are down quietly. Still down. Jason Castro comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth.
Jason Castro.
And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Hayward is there, and it takes just 1 pitch to retire the leadoff man in the home half of the fifth. Hit to third. Bryant takes it in. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home fifth.
The right fielder, number 4.
George Springer steps in. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he will indeed make the... Addison Russell will come forward now to start out their half of the sixth, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
Springer is under it to put it away, and it's 1 pitch, 1 out to kick off the 6th.
Another guy retired there. You see his pitching line to this point. It's phenomenal. Just 2 hits, both of them are singles. He's hardly even been in trouble. Thorough domination so far.
And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Into the box, Javier Baez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Pitch outside, the throw. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. And they'll run him down and tag him for the out. McHugh gets the sign. 1-0 on its way. Belted high in the air out to left. Back goes Rasmus, still going back. A leap at the wall by Rasmus, but it's over his glove. A home run. A solo shot here to left, and the Cubs are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
And even though this is only 1 run, this is important. Not just because it gets them on the board, but also because they needed something to get the dugout going a bit. Give them some life.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah,
and we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Number 2 stands in into the windup and the pitch.
Number 2
drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
The second baseman.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. And he's set down 1 away. And he's safe. Carlos Correa will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. This one's chopped to third. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Evan Gattis bats now and will try to start over with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground out. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. 7th inning coming up. The Astros on top, 4-1. Back here in Pittsburgh, it's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. High and deep to right. Springer looking up. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Cubbies have made this a 4-2 game now.
You want to talk about instant offense? How about the first pitch of the inning? He's just hoping to get ahead here with a first pitch strike, but now all of a sudden, he's got a guy circling the bases.
2 runs, 5 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Tap fouled at home plate. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
He's been able to get outs when he needs them with that curveball, and there you see what his pitch breakdown has been so far.
Ben Zobrist will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. This one's flared toward left center. Correa is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Schwarber. He singled his last time up. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Springer is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. Colby Rasmus steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
left fielder, Colby Rasmus.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And the first baseman can't get there. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he's retired here, 1 away. Luis Valbuena will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. He's got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. Runner goes for second to short. Oh, and forget the double play. It's under his glove. Jake Marisnick will step in. A ground out victim his last time.
Yeah, ground out last time, but you know, with his speed, that's kind of a big part of the way he plays the game. Put the ball on the ground and force the defense to make a clean, quick play on him, because if they don't, he's safe.
Gone. A fence scraper, but still good for 3 runs.
The right fielder, number 4.
So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and the lead is now 7-2. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks.
Now batting, number 2.
A solo shot here to left, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Under it is Zobrist, 2 away now. Jose Altuve strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Grounded to third. Bryant fields it cleanly. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman. Number 40 will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Springer has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Jason Hayward will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Springer giving chase. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Around second, he'll try for third. Around third and being waved on home. And he's going to get all the way around the bases. And, folks, you won't see too many of those in a given year. It's an inside-the-park home run. Javier Baez will stand in to keep things going. And, I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight. So they're going to make these final at-bats count.
Grounded back up the middle. Altuve has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Carlos Correa digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
The shortstop, Carlos.
High and deep to left center field. Back goes Fowler at the track. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. He's around third, not done yet. And the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
Now batting, the designated
Evan
hitter.
Gaddis will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain. Well,
Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Stepping in now, Colby Rasmus, as he swings and hits this one foul off to the right and out of play. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. There's Baez. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
First baseman,
Luis Valbuena gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Ground ball right side. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. Jason Castro digs in. He reached on a single and would later wind up scoring in his last at-bat. And there he goes towards second. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Hayward has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2. The throw into second. Throw into second, not in time. He took a chance tagging up, but made it pay off. First offering on its way. High in the air out to center field. Fowler is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Chris Bryant will start it off here in their half of the 9th, and no sign of a reliever. They're going to let him try to finish this one off.
well, he's been brilliant so far, so why not see if he can take it the distance? It just doesn't happen these days very often.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
You know, sometimes when you're thinking fastball, you try to get moving just a little bit early. And that's a good job of recognizing off speed and then holding back on the swing.
And not the start they were hoping for, as the leadoff man is kept off base to start the 9th. Anthony Rizzo will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
Pulled toward right center field. Marisnik is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Wow, he's been like a cat with 9 lives out there. Normally, when you give up 3 home runs, you're going to be in big trouble. But luckily, they've been solo homers, so it's kept them in the ballgame.
That evens it up 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Dallas Keuchel will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. A dive, and he knocks it down, and he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single. Kyle Schwarber ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. And they will put the tag on him. They got him, and with that, the ball game is over.
Yeah, and you know, this home crowd is going to get to drive home happy as their guys come through with a very good win.
And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he only had one hit, but he definitely made it count. A big home run that turned out to be the decisive blow in the ballgame.